Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Jazz in Utah. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
That's what you hope to see every game. When it all comes together like that, it's really fun to watch.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin Durant is back after missing most of 2015 after requiring a third surgery to repair a bone in his foot. He said it was the first time I had to face something being snatched away from me that I loved so much. I just tried to stay positive and feel that if I put the same work ethic in, then things will turn out all right for me. Kevin?
Great to have him healthy and back out on the floor, D.A. Thank you. What I like about these two teams, Steve, they've got a wealth of experience. A lot of veteran savvy out there.
You know what, Kevin, historically, if you go back, teams with guys that have more veterans usually win championships. You know, older guys, but they just know how to get it done.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And the Spurs start out with the ball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Spurs, the defensive duo of Green and Leonard make up the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Mills in at the one spot. And they pick up two.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
But I don't expect him to get too many more easy ones like that. I'm sure the D will be a little quicker to react to him next time around.
Now here's Durant. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
And this is the kind.
And Mills kicks to Green. Dedmon dishes to Mills. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop
is something they better correct quickly, because he'll start running wild if they don't defend him any tougher than that.
And it goes down 2 points. Curry's got his second basket of the game. To the middle, here's Pachulia, then Pachulia with the dunk.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. A guy
JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Now here's Curry. Boy, he was something else against Utah. And the layup is good. Curry's got...
When you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers. I mean, they traded him to Memphis for his brother. And that does all seem like fiction, doesn't it?
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early.
There's in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Green, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got a moment where you said, you know what, I'm pretty good at this game.
You know what helped me, Kevin? Drafted by the Miami Heat. And sometimes where you're drafted and the people around you. I played with Glenn Rice from the state of Michigan, played at Michigan. Then I also played with Willie that loves each other, loves playing the game. They're unselfish. They're willing to sacrifice. They play hard, and you just can't.
Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Aldridge a screen. Off the pick, and the dunk by Aldridge.
And that's how it's
won by Aldridge.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
That has to be the plan. Let's see if they recognize it.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Ginobili the pass to Mills. Lets it go from deep. They kick it out to Green. Now Mills. 14 points from him the last game against the Rockets in Houston. And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Spurs have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for.
Through the first 2 quarters. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
He has been relentless so far in this game. It really is going to have to be a total.
The 4. Mills teams up with Green in the backcourt, and it's Dedmon in at the center position. Durant, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
And no hesitation attacking the defense.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Back to Curry. From downtown, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's
the basketball. Doesn't cut as much, but move without the basketball is one of the best.
You know, I always think of Jordan, and you played against Michael, of course. I always saw him as a guy that would pass when he did, but then he would cut him. He would immediately bang right off that player, and they're not, but Jordan, and he would explode after he would pass and try to take advantage of that movement.
Guy comes to mind, Kevin, Manu Ginobili. He's like he's passing it and running in the same motion.
Coach Doc Rivers says teams do pay a price. Social media and texting has absolutely hurt chemistry, he said. He recalled his championship season with the Celtics and in Italy. The players couldn't get a wireless signal, and they had to actually talk with one another. Kevin?
Yeah, that connection between players can make a difference. Thanks, David. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Golden State needs to get off a shot, and it's McGee with the jam.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing.
Here's Murray, and he hits the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer. The shot's not there. You've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
Here's Iguodala, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Iggy is so creative down low, just overwhelming the defense with his athleticism.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes here for the Spurs. Marcus Aldridge has checked in for Anderson, and it's Green in for Leonard attacking Mills in the corner. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And here is Curry from deep three-point range. That's no good, but only his first miss in 6 shots. Green dishes to Mills. The pass to Leonard. Back to Mills. Lets it go with a 3. That shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Curry is inside. Covered by Mills. It's good. Now against Iguodala. Shot off the pick. The offensive rebound. Count the basket and the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second.
At the elbow, Green. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Love to see Draymond amped up in this game and deliver in these situations. That's why this guy is a champion.
That's good from Green.
Now they're going for the
trail by 6. Down low. Count it!
And Gasol is someone you turn to in these situations.
From the field to get the fourth quarter started. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. But Julia kicks to Green. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Draymond needs to work on his stroke from the stripe. Still looking to become consistent from the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. A wide open look for Gasol. It falls! And now they trail.
Teammates trust him. His ability to hit these shots time and time again is what makes him such a special player.
Dunk. Lets a floater go, and they get it back. And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Well, maybe the coach just wants a chance to try out a new play here. But I agree, this one is over.
And Durant.
Didn't take their time in
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Stephen Curry. He really came out of the gates with a nice rhythm, hitting his first 3 shots to get his team going.
What more can you say about Steph Curry? The man has done it again tonight. He is the most electrifying shooter in the history of the game. I'm going to say it right now. In the history of the game. He is a leader, and his will to win is unparalleled.
I know a thing or two about high field goal percentages, and his was insane tonight. Tells you about the quality of the looks he was getting. But even when the shot was contested, he still found a way to get it to go. Excellent game tonight.